Welcome along everybody to our latest F1 World event. There might just be a single prize for victory, but there are so many stories up and down the grid as our drivers look to make a name for themselves. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. Suzuka, one of Sebastian Vettel's favourite tracks. But he's not on the grid today. These up-and-coming drivers take his place instead, and they'll be looking to make their own memories here as they line up for today's Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, here's a question for one of our drivers on the grid who seem to be operating at a lower level than some of the other drivers here. Is this too much of a challenge for them?
Well, look, Formula One is a challenging environment, and sometimes it does get the better of drivers. We've seen that so many times in the past. But look, you've got a good team of people around you. It's now time, if you're that driver, to pull on that experience of the ones around you and just try and re-energise yourself and work on the weak areas.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps. watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yes, good stuff. That is a good day's work. We hit the target and you brought it home cleanly.
Another action-packed Japanese Grand Prix comes to an end, and a magnificent drive to take the win today. The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So even though it might have been a disappointing start to the season for some, there's plenty of time to rise through the rankings as we continue in F1 World.